What is going on, guys? It's your boy DPJ back with yet another epic Easter egg. Now this Easter egg isn't just speculation. I'll prove in this video that this was Infinity Ward's motivation behind the design of most of this map, as the references are all over. Now a lot of you won't remember the reference either, as it comes from an old school horror movie called The Evil Dead. You guys may remember an Evil Dead class setup I did a couple weeks back. I'll link it in the video description if you haven't checked it out. But like I said, that is where the motivation, that is what inspired Infinity Ward to create most of this map. I mean, you'll see in this video, I will prove it with pictures, reference pictures, and you'll see there'll be no denying what I'm going to show you guys. Now like I said, the movie that most of this map is referenced to was called The Evil Dead, which was originally released in 1981. Now the film's backstory is as follows. The Evil Dead focuses on 5 college students vacationing in an isolated cabin in a wooded area after they find an audio tape that releases a legion of demons and spirits. Members of the group suffer with demonic possession, leading to increasingly gory mayhem. Now the Easter egg, like I said, references throughout this map. Now I will start with the most obvious, and that is this sort of wooden cabin shed sort of thingy outside of the main house. This is also in the movie, set about the same distance from the actual house, but not just the actual shack, but what lies in it. Now I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, all speculation of an actual Easter egg inside this cabin. Some say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, some say Saw, with the outline of the chainsaw on the actual wall in chalk. I'll show you guys what that actually is, because that's what we're first going to talk about. First off, like I said, we have this chalk of a chainsaw outline, which is taken straight from the film, and here is the proof. On screen now is a screenshot from the Evil Dead movie. At this time in the actual movie, the main character has his possessed girlfriend's head locked in a vice. He then looks to see and get a chainsaw to, I don't know, cut it in half or whatever, and it ain't there. But what is there is an outline of a chainsaw, which we see on screen now in the screenshot from the movie, and what we also see in this sort of shack on the map fog. Now another reference to the same scene in the actual film is the skull in the vice. Now here's another screenshot from the same part of the film of his girlfriend's head in that very vice. Now there's no denying that this is taken straight from the movie. This has definitely inspired them, but this is just the start. There is more for me to show you guys, a few more actually. So moving on, inside the main house we see this cellar or basement or whatever you want to call it, which you can breach. Now you can see the chains which are locking it shut. This is also taken directly from the Evil Dead movie. Here is a few screenshots from the movie and I'll explain what's going on. So the main guy's sister gets possessed by a demon and goes crazy. They knock the bitch out and put her down in this cellar. They then chain it shut so she doesn't escape or can't escape. This is another reference on fog to the movie The Evil Dead, as you can see by the screenshots and as you can see by the chained cellar. Now moving on, I have a few more to show you guys. The bridge to get out of this map literally bent back so they or you cannot escape. This was also taken directly from the movie. More screenshots inbound. Now in this part of the movie, the main guy tries to take his sister and get as far away from the demon possessed cabin as possible, only to be confronted by a bridge all bent up, making it impossible for them to escape, as you can see by the screenshots on screen now. Now in the movie it wasn't really clear to see, but you could see the bridge bent back. So this is obviously more inspiration from Infinity Ward from the movie The Evil Dead. Now another reference, this one though isn't a guarantee, but to me it is significant enough to mention, and it's this yellow car next to or attached to this caravan. Now this car is identical to the car used in the Evil Dead movie, where the 5 college students drive to this cabin or house in the woods. Here's another screenshot on scene now. You can see the vehicles are extremely similar, to the point where you could even think they're the same make and model, or even the same car taken straight from the movie. Also here is a screenshot of the front of this car, and even when compared to, it's quite similar. The reason I said this isn't a guaranteed reference from the movie though is because of the caravan and campfire. They in no way correspond to anything in the film, but the car itself looks like it's taken directly from the movie. You guys can't deny that. But guys, that's about it. Here you have it. I'm pretty sure we can say Infinity Ward's major inspiration for the map fog, or most of its major inspirations, are taken from the Evil Dead movie, the cult classic horror film from 1981. So guys, what do you think? Let me know down below. press that like button, it really does help out. I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching as always, and peace out till next time.